Amata Kabua was born on November 17, 1928, in the Jaluit Atoll, in the Marshall Islands as the son of Marshallese royalty. The son of Highchfes Leroy Dorothy Tajikat of the Ratak chain of the Marshall Islands. Amata's father, Chief Lajalan Kabua, was the son of Paramount Chief, Bwayoj Amata Kabua, of the Northern Ralik chain of the islands. Amata Kabua was the son of King Kabua the Great, also known as King John, who on behalf of his father Ioj Bwayojiba, led diplomatic relations between Germany and the Marshall Islands in 1885 through a treaty of friendship. Amata Kabua's mother, Leroy Dorothy Tajikit, was a paramount chieftain of Majura with royal connections to the Rimjur and Rano clans, who ruled the entire eastern chain of islands, but later lost Mejit. Tajikit was also the first indigenous Micronesian of the Trust Territory ever to attend a United Nations Trusteeship Council meeting in 1953, with her son Amata as interpreter. While Amata's mother became the first indigenous Micronesian to visit the United Nations, his father Lajalan Kabua was the first Marshallese to visit the White House when he met United States President Lyndon B. Johnson. Amata Kabua began his career as a school teacher, then as a school superintendent, along with chief clerk for the Council of Ioj in the 1950s. He was elected to the Council of Micronesia as a representative and later as senator to the Congress of Micronesia in 1963, where he also served one term as president for the Congress of Micronesia. Amata Kabua was their first president of the Marshall Islands on November 17, 1979, when its first constitution was implemented. After his older brother Joba Kabua died in 1982, Amata Kabua inherited the Ioj Laplap title for Majuro Atoll in the domain of Kaibuk Tobinwa and certain parts of the Ralik chain of the Marshall Islands. He had been a principal participant in the negotiations to gain independence for the Marshall Islands and is regarded as the founding father of the modern nation by the people of the islands. He wrote the words for the national anthem, Forever Marshall Islands. After 5 consecutive terms as leader, Amata Kabua died in office after a long illness, on December 19, 1996, in Honolulu, Hawaii. He was 68 years old. He chose to be buried in his family property, going against royal burial traditions of the Ralik and Ratak chains, as his Ralik family wanted him to be buried in the royal cemetery in Puj, in Ailing Laplap, while his Majuro kin wanted him to be buried in the royal cemetery in Laura. He chose to be buried in his family property so his wife Emmeline Kabua, who is a commoner of the Ijirek clan, can be buried next to him, because as a commoner, she will never be allowed to be buried in the royal cemetery in Laura.